Check out the move higher for Freshworks. That's now up more than 4.5%. The company reporting Q3 numbers earlier this hour. Revenue up 19% year over year, topping the street on the top and bottom lines. Joining us now is the CEO, Girish Mathrubootham. Freshworks is a customer relationship management company with customers like American Express, Bridgestone, Databricks. G, good to see you. So first off, tell me how large accounts did in this quarter. Last quarter was a big one for those.
Thanks for having me on the show, John. And yeah, this is a solid quarter. And specifically, I think it came in line with what we were expecting. And so I would say large deals still continue to be the biggest growth driver for the business, specifically on the ITSM product side, our Freshservice product. So we are seeing more and more success in mid-market and larger enterprise deals.
And how is the AI news that you put out over the past couple months been accepted? What's the momentum look like there?
So it's fantastic in terms of what we are seeing. In last quarter, Q2, we actually put out our beta of our Freddy self-service, and then we followed it up this quarter with Freddy Insights and Freddy Copilot, both going in beta. We have started monetizing our Freddy self-service product through our bots usage. We have announced new pricing. Freddy Copilot will be monetized. We'll start charging customers for the value that they're getting. We are thinking of Q1 next year. But there's a lot of excitement.
What impact do you expect that to have on demand based on what you've seen thus far? You're going to start charging for it. Are people ready to pay based on the results they're likely to get?
Absolutely. We have not modeled any of that because it's still early days and we are still working on our estimates. But the early news that we are hearing, first of all, from a Freddy self-service and bots standpoint, there's tremendous value for customers in terms of the automation that we're able to deliver for business, so they're happy to pay us. And Freddy Copilot would actually help by making their agents more productive. So Freshworks stands to gain when there's more automation, and then by also we stand to gain when agents need to be more productive.
There's a lot of questions about what's happening to demand in Q4 and beyond. And, you know, customer service, I imagine people buy more of it when they've got more customers, more demand to deal with. How are you modeling demand heading into 24? How does that affect the guidance that you're giving?
So specifically for 24 guidance, we are not giving that yet. We'll do that in the next quarter. But from a demand standpoint, I would say it played out pretty much exactly as we had expected. I would say that the macro companies are still cautious about spending, and sometimes we benefit because of that, because we are an affordable player building for the Fortune 5 million, not just the Fortune 500. We are also planning for slower expansion because I don't think hiring has really come back to previous levels yet. And as you know, agent expansion is one of the key drivers of our expansion revenue. But we are factoring all of that into our guidance as we move forward.
When you say slower expansion, is that particularly in certain geographies or just across the board?
I think in SMB and geography-wise, it's across the board. In terms of hiring has not picked up. There are some pockets where growth is good, like Asia, for example. But mostly, I think it's still we are not back to the previous levels of hiring anywhere.